What y'all think about Will Smith's new record
So what,
His album or the record? Which
album?
one?
Album.
He's got a couple hot joints on there. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's some
Think
joints he tore down. I ain't gonna hold you.
Big Sean killed that shit, right?
oh, he got a joint with Big Sean.
I ain't heard Joe Big Sean.
Yes, it's a joint with Big Sean on there,
The one he had with when the first one
and it's pretty good.
I sent y'all the one a while ago about
I
the
know
one
the
with
joint he
Jordan Lucas.
did with
Jordan Lucas. I sent y'all a
Jordan
minute
Lucas. That
ago.
was
I
fire.
only listened to that a little bit. He definitely did one with Big Sean, and
I listened to the
it's
whole
pretty
album too.
good.
That's crazy.
I listened to it with my wife yesterday on my way back from we went to it's not on the Border Cafe in Delaware.
Your wife listens to Will Smith. Did
No,
she want to listen to it because you were listening to, or did you have to subject her to this music
I subjected
against
it
her
to
own will?
I subjected it to her over her own will. But the reason why I did that though is because I I wanted to listen to it. I'm like, all right. She said Will Smith music. He came out with something new. I said, yeah, he came out with a whole album. Like she was just looking for stuff to listen to. You know, it's like a 45-minute drive from here to Delaware. And I turned it on and started listening to it. I was like, all right. Even she said, oh, okay.
Why niggas act like he's trash? He used to be a fucking really dope rapper. He really had bars
Yeah,
back
but
then.
he's also 50 something, and I don't want to hear that shit.
See, that's the fucking thing I hate. It's
What?
like when you become 50 and you're in a rap career, it's like, yo, you can't rap no more. But motherfuckers like
Nobody
Bruce
say you can't
Spring,
rap no more. I just don't want to hear that shit.
niggas like Bruce Springsteen and all them motherfuckers can.
That
Brain
is
spring.
not his name.
Springsteen.
I don't know this nigga. I don't know them fucking
Bruce
dudes.
Springsteen and all them niggas. I don't know who that is.
Bruce, I don't know his name, nigga. I don't know. Whatever. ACDC, all them old ass rock and roll niggas can just keep touring.
It's DCAC.
ACDC can make new fucking records and shit
I
like
couldn't
that.
get him.
I don't, yo, please don't fucking ask me to get accurate rock and roll singer's name because I'm
Ozzy
not.
Osbourne.
There you go.
No,
It's
what the
only
fuck
a
We're
was his
few.
not
band?
we're
What
not
his band
held in
name?
the same
No,
light when you age
no,
when
we
it comes to
are.
the rap history. No, it's
You
not.
think they want to hear new
Because
shit from them?
yeah, no, what I'm saying
Yes, they
is
do.
that and they're always looking for the newest thing that's out, and it's always been like that with rap. And as soon as something new comes and takes over, then that's the wave, and then something else comes, and then that becomes a wave, and then shit just get old and old and old. I mean, think about it. There's music that we listened to 10 years ago that motherfuckers is calling old as hell, but that shit still fire to us. You know what I mean? And
Did you?
as the different eras start to come, they listen to their shit, which is what they call like the mumble rap and the rap that has a I don't know nothing but the same shit over and
Crumbles.
over again.
I'm just asking. Like,
Trash.
I'm just
There's some
asking.
there's some
Like,
joints that's hot, you know what I mean? But we're not held in the same regard as rock and roll
why
or
not?
any of that country music.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that it's is right. I'm just saying we're not held
Why
in
do we
I
shit
the
on
don't,
attention
artists?
span
bro.
for our music
I
isn't
we
I
like
guess
the
is it
class. People like the classes from rock and roll. Nobody. If Bruce Springsteen dropped a new album today, don't nobody want don't the niggas who listen to Bruce Springsteen, they like, oh my gosh, did you hear the new Bruce Springsteen? No, they want to hear what the fuck else
Oh
he.
yeah, they said the same shit about Bono and you too. He was dropping new shit and he was an old ass
When the last new
artist.
thing he dropped?
Bro, I'm
And they
pretty
were,
sure.
I think they might have been still active. That's another thing. If you're active,
yeah, they're doing tours nonstop.
that's a whole nother thing. But no, they kept dropping music. It could be every 5 years, but they stay dropping music. I'm talking about the niggas who went away and then come back like, oh yeah, look, listen to my new album.
Oh,
No,
you crazy? Because my mom, who is it? Charlie. The fuck is his name?
Baltimore.
Not Baltimore. With the nigga Charlie Wilson. When Charlie Wilson started dropping new shit, and he was a singer from the
Listen,
'70s. Hold up, let me finish my point. People around my older people was still buying this shit like, oh shit, did you hear the new Charlie Wilson
yeah,
song?
but
no,
R and
I
B
don't
and
think
rap,
anybody ever asked
R and
if you
B and
ever.
rap
That's what.
Yo, you
isn't
heard
held
that?
the same too
Why?
because we still listen to old R&B music. You might still there's people out here who still listening to Sade. There's motherfuckers that still out here listening to R. Kelly, like the Brat and shit like that. You know what I mean?
She from
Like
Chicago.
when it comes to R&B, you can listen to your jams, but when it comes to rap, it's just not held the same. You know, it doesn't age
I,
as well.
It does.
here's what I think. When it comes to me, I can only speak for me. When somebody old comes out with a new album, I do go check it out. To me, if we had to go back, let's say we got rid of streaming, let's say streaming never existed and you had to purchase an album. That's what you got to think about. When you had to put money out to
Yeah.
buy an album and you look and you see Will Smith's 30-year whatever album, 30 years later from when he first came out, and then you see whatever you like now, let's say the Locks, that's our shit. You're gonna buy the Locks or you're gonna buy something else. You're not gonna buy Will Smith shit and say, cool, I wonder if you had to spend money on it. Only reason why we listen to it is because and may even go back to it is because we ain't gotta actually spend physical money on it.
Well, so that's okay. There you go. You just named the group right there. That's our age bracket.
Yes.
If the Locks dropped a new album today and you had to purchase it, would you purchase it?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's our era. That's what I'm trying to
that's our
explain
era.
to you is that
Yeah.
every era has their groups, their rappers when it comes to that type of music. When it's in rap, every era has a separate um group of artists that they enjoyed. And then as the new era comes, you don't particularly like that rap like you did before because it doesn't relate to you like it used to. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like my parents, when I was listening to the Locks and shit when we were younger, they were still listening to old school shit, and they like, yo, what is this mess that you listening to? But to us, we thought it was the greatest thing in the world.
And they were talking about killing
Yeah, and then boom, you
quite
move on to
heavily.
a new era where it sounds like they're more influential when it comes to drugs and doing wild shit,
Yep.
and motherfuckers is really getting killed over music.
Yeah.
It doesn't relate to us because that's not really what we went through. I mean, when Biggie lost his life and Tupac lost his life between the East Coast West Coast shit, that's the only thing we really knew of when it came, artists versus artists. We didn't really know. We didn't even know what the background or the history or
Yeah.
anything that was going on. We
We ain't know
just
the
knew some
Kumo
wild
Digans.
shit was going on. There was
Yeah.
no phones or none of that shit. We had to catch it however we caught it through the music.
got the
Highlight
comment.
your
Now you
shit.
got the comments. He's supposed to be on the
This
No,
ain't
comments.
no
no, I'm saying
comments.
highlight.
Okay,
Highlight.
okay.
You too.
Motherfuckers
Um.
say, you know, in the comments. Ain't no comments, nigga.
So, so what I think is, I think if you have a personal love for that particular band or a particular artist, yes, you might visit it. But it's a lot of times like, yo, the Locks came out with some shit, and I might listen to it a couple times, saved one song, but do I visit it like I visited this shit when I was a kid? Um, Music is connected to a feeling. That's why we connect with music. So it could be a song that came out when your child was born. It could be a song that came out when you were in your heyday, when you were in the best time of your life. It could be a song that came out when you were in the worst time of your life that reminds you. That's what keeps you going back to shit. And back when we used to consume whole albums, I think that's why we have a love for albums. But now we're in that microwave part where we just have a love for a song. I think if a good song like Will Smith came out with, like the song was all right, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't connect to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna revisit it. To me, okay, if you want to talk about songs that I might revisit and go back to, get it in blood. I'll go back and listen to that.
Getting blood.
Get it in blood. You don't know that song? It's Dirk and Pooh Shiesty.
I ain't listen. I'll listen. I listen to the niggas, but I don't even really pay attention to the name of the fucking song or who sings it.
You know, get it in
I
blood.
know. I probably maybe I do, but it's like yo,
If you found it,
them niggas talk shit. I really don't care much for. And then when I hear my kids talking this goofy shit, I'm like, yo,
why is goofy to you? You ain't never get nothing in blood.
it's goofy to me because it's goofy to me because I'm trying to keep my kids away from that bullshit, and y'all ain't even in that predicament where y'all got parents where you even gotta be putting that bullshit. I ain't no fucking dope fiend or some alcoholic who don't work and you fucking struggling to figure out your next meal. So what the fuck you talk about? You gotta go rob a nigga or go slide on him. You got ops. Like, no, you don't got ops. You
You
got
don't
some.
got ops.
No, you don't. Like, I listen, man. Nobody want to live that life, dog. That's why I don't listen to that shit. Like, I listened to Locks in them back in the day because some of that shit I was seeing, I wasn't doing none of the shit they was talking about. No, I never heard that song, Dre. Turn that shit off, man. You throw my
You never
whole
hear it?
you throw my whole shit off that bullshit.
You never heard
Yeah,
that?
I heard. I turn
All
every
right
time.
then.
I turn every fucking time it come on. I skip it.
Why you just say shit?
I
You
s-
heard it and then you told me you didn't hear it.
You
Why
be
did your
Cause
lying
I
on
face
don't
your
even
do
pay.
that?
Cause
parents.
I don't pay no attention. Like I don't real shit. I be like, yo, I be listening to something. My son be like, oh, dad, you listen to YNG Walk, Young Boy 6ix9ine? Who? Cause these niggas' name just be the weirdest fucking
Young
name.
boy 6ix9ine.
YNG Young Boy 6ix9ine. All the rappers. Yeah, that's one rapper I don't really get. Is NBA.
Yeah,
I don't really get the fascination with him. I don't really think he says
that's another thing.
anything,
They don't say
but they
anything.
love this nigga.
All they talk about is
Because it relates to them more than it does us.
How?
because they
I
I
just
killing
mean,
want
it.
to
it's a
know. I
new
just
era.
want to
It's
know.
shit that they're into. You know what I mean? Like we were into a certain type of thing when we were growing up, and it changes through eras. You know what I mean? The music that they listening to, the shit that they take, the fucking lyrics that they say is shit that they kind of relate to more than what we do. You know what I mean? The social media shit, and they're easy. I feel like the era is easily influenced. I mean, a little more easily influenced than we once were. We liked certain shit, but there was just certain shit we were just like, nah, that's just whack. Even back then, it feel like everything sounds the same, so everything is hot today.
Did anybody ever murder too much for us when we were kids?
They murdered. Here's the thing.
No, I'm asking you,
They
like that you
murdered.
said, nah.
They murdered. And here's the thing.
They
They said
murdered lyrically though.
they murdered. No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
did
no.
anybody ever murder too much for us where we said, nah, that nigga murdering too much on
No,
wax?
Joe, it's not the fact that these kids is murdering
I
too
mean,
much. Listen to me.
Like
Just can you
murdering
let
I
me?
too
know.
I'm
much
about to
on
answer your
You're right.
question.
All right, go ahead.
I'm about to answer. It's not the fact that these kids is murdering too much on their lyrics. Y'all are talking about actual fucking murders that y'all commit,
That's
and then
true.
y'all put the shit on the. You put this shit
That's true.
on songs, and then you got these kids thinking that they really can go out there,
And murder.
murder, and be a millionaire like you, and there's no real consequences. You don't, because cops be having all this
As
information.
Dirk how that's going.
Exactly,
Dirk is locked up
exactly. He's locked up
Yellow
now.
Beezy.
for Yellow Beezy.
They had, but that's
That's
the thing.
crazy.
They had
So how
all.
many years after? What's his name? Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Four.
But you
sorry.
get what I'm saying? Look what they gas these kids up like. Yo, he can mention
Mhm.
murders. He can get away for all these years, and then we lock him up when your career seems to start taking a real, like, not a nosedive, but you're starting to not fall off a lot, but a little bit. Now I can take you out of the way because these now kids thinking, oh, I can get a gun and slide on somebody. Me and KB were just talking about some shit. He got into uh uh a accident almost with his motorcycle.
Mm.
Young kid cut him off, about 22, cut him off.
Mm.
KB arguing with the little nigga. Nigga had to be 22. And nigga said, yo, rep the M, I'm gonna pop this nigga. KB like, what?
What did he say?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop this nigga. Yo, rev the engine up. Literally shot at my brother. Just missed his head. He had his motorcycle helmet on. Young boy's 22, so they listening to this music and thinking like, yo, this is how real life goes. At something this young nigga calls something he's ramping up, and my brother's trying to fuse. You go as far as taking it to really trying to kill somebody over something so simple.
So then we stumbled into something that I like. If you look at there's a meme, not a meme, but there's like a trend online. Not necessarily a trend that people follow, but a trend that people like see and then they put on, like they see it and then they put it on this trend. I forget like how you word it, but basically like how a YN fights, like a young nigga
Oh yeah,
fights.
they can't fight.
And right. And what the trend is older nigga trying to fight and the other nigga just pulling the gun out. And a
Yeah,
young nigga pulling the gun out
yeah.
and shooting you. That's a trend that everybody sees it and I think they embrace it. I'm not going to fight you, I'm just going to shoot you. As if these things don't carry real
They
consequences. So
can't.
do you think that we
Yeah, it does.
detached from real life?
No,
Because you can't shoot a nigga in jail.
man, listen, bro. They really like that secret meeting that they had about the rap game. This shit is more prevalent now. Because they're
So it worked.
it worked because it's like, yo, let's see how far we can steer this direction of these kids. These kids is fucking brainless. These kids think that's all you can do is go shoot. They even got trends going on now where they show the young boys in jail. They got their sneakers, they got cell phones, they in there playing PlayStation, they
Mm-hmm.
got their chain. I'm like,
Chain.
they got their
That
chain
chain?
on in jail. You get what I'm saying? They gassing up like this is the place to be, where it's a bunch of niggas. Don't get it confused. And y'all go look up the booty warrior. And it's real. No, just I know it's a joke, but it's
Here we
legit
go
niggas
again.
like It's legit niggas like that in jail for your little ass when you come in there. Let's be
Don't
real.
look up the booty warden.
I'm just
It
saying.
won't take you where he thinks it's going to take
That's gonna
you.
take you to keep you out of jail. I know a nigga like that. When niggas used to talk about niggas like that in jail, oh, I ain't going to jail. That's all I thought was gonna happen. These niggas thinking now, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna have a cell phone. I'm gonna have my chain
Do
be
you
with
think
my
they're think
nigga.
you think they're
Oh,
thinking?
they ain't thinking that, bro.
No, do you think they're thinking at all? I don't
They
think
don't
so.
think. They just watch social media and they think that's what's really going on. It's like, yo, you want to see a real jail? Watch that MSNBC joint when they do locked up. That's what jail really looks like. Watch that shit. Go watch that shit. Instead of watching these niggas, I don't even know how these niggas is getting cell phones in jail to be making TikToks and shit like that, which is crazy to me.
They slapping their hips in jail
These niggas doing all the time. The
Motherfuckers
funniest
been
one
getting
I,
phones in
well, y'all
jail
know
for,
here's the
for
funniest one.
years.
years.
It ain't
Yeah.
nothing new.
I know. Here go the funniest
They
one I
just got
seen.
upgraded phones now.
Listen, here's the funniest one I seen, and this is real life. They was in jail. They was playing back. They was in jail near the basketball court. They was all in there doing the young boys was all in there doing their little dances. They do the little tapping their hips.
Mm-hmm.
In the corner of the video, you see this big nigga just like these niggas look like yo, this little nigga right here, he mine. And you can see him like
Asking which one of
that's
the
the
niggas
look
is
of
done
a
with their
that's the look
cornbread.
of when niggas is about to rape you in the grape you in the corner, like,
My
yo,
goodness.
I'm taking that nigga booty tonight. He don't even know. Keep dancing, young nigga. I know what you got. Like
Keep dancing, little nigga.
you seen the video, you know what
I've seen this video. That's
I'm
why it's funny because
Yo.
imagining you're fucking what you're saying to the video makes it funny. Yeah, he
saying?
was
Now, what
looking
if
at
he
him
started
crazy.
walking up a bull dancing like Terry Crews?
He didn't walk up, he was just in the
What if
corner,
he just walked up
he
and
wasn't
dancing
even
like Terry
dancing.
Nah,
Crews?
he was behind him.
You could just tell he been in there a long time. He just looked at all these little young niggas think it's sweet.
Little niggas
When
dance
it's
sexy.
think it's
Gonna treat him like
cool.
Damon.
Yeah, twerking little nigga. When I get you later,
Work it, little
it's a
nigga.
wrap. But that's the thing. These niggas don't think this
I
shit
don't
go.
ever want to
So
hear
I
that
think it's
comment come out
yo
your
for
mouth
real.
again.
So I
Yo.
think it's more than just being raped in jail. Also, like you can get beat the fuck up, you can get
That
stabbed,
too.
you can get killed, and it's quite easy for them to do these things. So it's not just about being raped. It's about losing your life,
Freedom, life,
But yo,
your
here,
freedom, your life,
your
everything. All of
ability
that
to
is the
make your
same.
own choices.
look, I'm listen. Here's another thing, even about the music that just turns on to the lifestyle of these young niggas. I'm my son watching YouTube, and he's watching his videos. I guess they're like GTA, RPG, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they riding around doing like robberies, killing niggas. Like, oh, we sliding on this nigga. Just
Yes, sir.
these dudes are talking wild crazy on here. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
y'all are just gamer dudes that just repeating shit y'all hear from lyrics. Y'all would never go outside and do none of this stuff, but y'all,
Some of them try.
some of them tried, and you like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
leave that shit in the video game. Leave the shit in the video game. Really leave the shit in the raps. Like, let's be real. The locks on their records killed 1,000,001 niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't thinking about going out killing 1,000,001 niggas. I knew it was real consequences to you popping it. You shoot one nigga, you are going to jail behind that one nigga.
You know what though? Let me ask you a question. Do you think there's other people that took the opposite approach, that
Who?
listened to them and thought
It,
that they should kill a nigga?
what? Oh,
I'm asking you
it's
because
niggas that
there,
rolled out on the locks music that went to
but
go
right,
put that work in.
I
Like,
want to see the other side of it, like how maybe it's kids nowadays who listen to this music and don't do those things. You feel me? Like so, I don't know.
these kids nowadays is just they just like they take shit so fucking like to the extreme. All y'all walking around with these fucking quote unquote poo shiesty masks in the dead of summer,
Yeah, they are fucking wilding with that shit.
walking through the malls.
Hoodies and
Yeah,
hoodies and
hoodies and boots.
shiesties,
Yeah, walking through the mall like that, walking through area where it's high
looking for trouble.
cops, where there's a lot of cops. Bro, they don't understand that you might be actually a good kid who just played basketball, have both parents at home. Because I keep it real, that whole notion of black fathers ain't at home with their kids, that's some bullshit. Because
Now they are
they
though.
are. It's a lot more. Because we like, yo, we understand the importance that the role we play in these kids' life. But them kids go to the mall, they with the mask on, the hoodies, like, yo, all they see is thug. All they think is the rap lyrics, and these kids about to do something stupid.
You two as fathers, just like I feel like I would do the same shit if I had a son. I see my son wearing a shiesty, I'm snatching that shit the fuck off and say, don't ever wear that. I don't ever let me catch you wearing that shit.
Yeah, Yeah, take
You know why? Because when I see a nigga in the shiesty, I'm already on 10. I don't know what the fuck this nigga on.
yeah.
I don't care if you're a good kid, get good, play basketball, none of that shit. You look like a fucking hoodlum to me that wants to do something wrong to me when I catch eyes with him. When I lock eyes with you and I can't see your face, I'm automatically on my antennas is up. I'm waiting for you to do something stupid because that's what the other niggas who wearing that shit, that's what they do.
That's how them niggas hopped out like that yesterday.
Sorry.
They hopped out like that yesterday at a Wawa. It was like four of them in a car. One of them had the hoodie
I'm
on,
calling
one
the
had the
police
shut.
on y'all.
You
I'm
know what I
letting
mean?
y'all know
Had
that right
their
now.
mask on. I'm like, yo,
Calling the fucking police on y'all
y'all
fucking
niggas look like
miscreants.
y'all probably ain't doing nothing, but y'all look like y'all about to do something. And maybe I don't know, maybe because I'm just getting older. Because I think about how we walked around. Like I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I had the hoodie. I had this. I used to walk around with a ski mask on my face. Like I would buy the old school ski masks. You know, the joint with the Velcro on the back. I used to walk around. You remember the old ski masks? They like almost like a
From the
foam.
Talking about
nose
the shit
down.
that went,
The
yeah,
nose
the
down.
nose
Yeah,
down, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I stayed with one of them. I stayed with one of them.
Damn, are we ONs? Because
Yeah,
niggas
Original
did those.
nuisances.
yeah,
Niggas did that.
yeah. I walked around with that on
And
my
we didn't
face.
think that was bad.
But
Oh
I walked
shit.
around. But I had my shit on in the winter time when it was
Yeah, they
cold.
stupid now. But
I'm
you
not
still
rocking
did
that
it
shit,
though.
but I still did it. And
You
now I
still got
think
it on
about,
purpose too.
I did it on purpose, and that's the thing. But I didn't have nobody guiding me like, "Yo, man, take that dumb shit off your face." Like, is my mother, my aunts, and I'm just
Well,
like,
you wearing it in the
like,
wintertime when it's cold outside, it makes fucking sense. So if somebody sees you with it on, you're not necessarily in a building and you just got it
oh,
on
I ain't
the
put that.
whole time. You
But
know what I
see,
mean? You're not if you might walk into a store to buy something, yo, let me get that. All right,
I
boom,
would
in the
never walk.
wintertime.
I would never
But
walk in the store with that shit on
but
my
yeah,
face,
for
dog.
yeah, we would
Yeah,
always
but
I would never
niggas
walk
we
in the
did.
always
mall
take
with that shit
whatever.
on my
I mean,
face.
we wasn't even allowed to when we was younger. You couldn't wear your hat in the house, bro. You got home, yo, take your hat off, yo. You in the house. You know what I
Mhm.
Yeah,
mean? That was regular shit. So
take
now
your
that
hat.
I'm
Your
adult, I
grandmother, your
wear my
grandmother
hat in the
talking to
house.
you. Take your hat off while take your hat off
Nah,
while your grandma talking to you.
No, take your
yeah,
hat off when you walk in this
yeah.
house.
When you
Yeah,
walk in the house, take your hat off.
Yeah, yeah. I had the same thing, and it was respect. And I think these kids don't really have respect. You ever talk to a kid like that you don't know?
yeah.
Like
They
when
wild.
hold on. When, I was still making a point. When you go into a store, you see a kid acting stupid, and you be there grown up that kind of tell the kid like, "Yo, man, y'all should chill out." Like, you ever see the kind of response you get? Like, it's very like, "Yo,
Get the
why
fuck
are
away.
you talking? Like, you're talking to me? Why are you talking to me?" Like, they don't respect elders. It's like a respect issue.
That's because these parents nowadays is that whole don't say nothing to my kid shit. Like it was really a
Nobody
thing.
beats their children.
And it's like not beat their children. Like
Like Kev said, beats their
They
children.
should though.
don't correct my children, even if my children in the wrong. My
See,
children.
no, because at that point, fuck your kids, and I believe that shit wholeheartedly. I'm the one. Let me get my shit off real quick. I'm one of them niggas who believe like the one thing I hate in this world is a thief, right?
Hmm.
Your son come, I don't give a fuck what kind of personality your son got. Your son come take something from me, come in my house, take something out my house, or threaten to kill me or shoot. Yo, I'm sending your son up the fucking road. Fuck your son. Fuck your kids. You didn't want to teach them respect. The world will. I have no see, but back in the day, hate the kid that we keep saying back in the day, but back in the day, when everybody in the neighborhood knew your son, all right, I'm gonna go to your parent and say, yo, little John, yeah, he said this to me. And you knew that mother or that father was gonna correct that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But now when you're just like, oh well, you shouldn't have said nothing to him. Cool. I called the police on this nigga. Now go get him.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Well, yeah. When we were younger, man, our friends' parents knew each other or knew of each other. You know what I mean? They had ways of contacting each other,
They knew
or
where you lived.
they'll tell you like, yo, I'm telling your mother, I'm telling your father. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you know, like, oh shit, I forgot that y'all are acquaintances and that y'all can converse about us. Nowadays, you know what I mean? A lot of parents don't know the friends' parents. So it's just people. What?
Turn your privacy off.
The privacy's not on, Kev.
Show your privates.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Show your privates.
Jesus.
No. Anyway, yeah, man. Fuck everybody.
Nah.
All right, listen.
No. No. Go ahead.
Here's what I need from niggas, and I need to say this now. Yo, if you not on like none of the shit that we on, bro, don't highlight me in your shit.
Right.
Cause niggas gonna highlight you all day on Facebook. Highlight you. If you don't if you don't check my highlights, take me off your fucking highlight list. I don't want to see your shit. If every time I put up something, you don't see my shit or you don't, man, get the fuck off my shit.
Oh,
Stop
man.
highlighting me in your shit. I'm sorry, unfriending niggas. I don't want none of your shit. I don't want to see none of your shit
Why? Because they don't want to see your shit.
because it's not that kind of
It's not
relationship.
reciprocal.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you got going on, but we can support each other. Every time I look at my shit, I see a highlight.
Do you click on it
I do.
and you pay and you
No, I stopped liking nigga shits. Fuck your shit. I've been doing this shit for years. Keep highlighting me and your shit. I don't give a fuck what you got going on no more.
Let's get
Oh,
back
now
to
you want me to stop? Fuck you. Fuck you too, nigga. I'm calling the police on you too. Shit.
You tripping, son. Nah, you get
That should
back.
be annoying though. You
I
look at
know.
this shit, you see highlight. You look at it. Oh, it's me doing. Man, get the fuck off my page.
So what's listen, man, let them do their little dance, dog.
Let them
You
do
think
their
niggas
little
highlight?
dance.
You think niggas highlight me to do
I don't know.
to show me
Hey,
their
yo.
dance? No.
But let's get back to this. Let's get back to the subject at hand about the whole correcting other people kids and shit. Like when the fuck did that stop? Like, now you got a kid. Would you be mad if somebody like if some random person like, yo, man, your daughter, I told your daughter to come home because she was at the park trying to fight these other fight these young girls. I don't want to get in trouble. So I seen because what happened to me one time, right? Real shit. My homie came over and he was in the neighborhood and they kicked this dude garage and he get in his garage and the dude said, I wanted to call the cops, but I remember that kid's face and I remember seeing you. Like I didn't know the dude. He said, I just seen
Yeah.
you with the
Yeah.
kid. So I knew this was your house. So I came, I said,
That's how it used to
I
be.
said, bro, I apologize. I said, I'm gonna whip his ass.
Told you still
I
beating
say,
kids.
I see you got your leaves need to be cleaned up in the yard. He'll be in your house first thing in the morning to clean your whole yard up. And when he's done, you can send him home. He was like, man, I appreciate that shit. Yeah, I whipped that nigga ass, sent his friend home.
Mhm.
The very next morning, took that nigga, dropped him off to the dude house early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Dude said, this is what I need done for me, young boy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, get to work. I don't want to hear nothing.
Bring that back.
And he got to work. But he knew now when his friends come over, yo, don't disrespect my neighborhood because people know my pop. So
Right.
don't bring that shit to me.
We
So
you had to learn that lesson. I learned that lesson too, even though I wasn't really doing nothing crazy. My cousin came over and fucking got my ass whipped because he wanted to talk crazy to the neighbor. Neighbor went right over my motherfucking house and knocked on my door. Were they close to my parents? Not necessarily, but they knew where I lived. That's what I mean. They know where you live.
yeah,
So even if they don't know you or your parents, they seen you around. They know that you live on such and such block, and they'll go tell your parents rather than call the police. But I'm telling you right now, if I go to see now, you can't even go to niggas' houses no more because then you go get in a fight with their parents, and it's like, well, no, your child did something wrong. I'm telling you, when I could ruin their fucking life,
yeah, facts.
but now I choose to ruin their fucking life. I don't give a fuck now.
I haven't come into a situation where a parent um, came at me negatively about
Not
their child
negative.
when we had to approach them. I haven't come to that situation yet. I know it does exist. I know people are real finicky about their children. You know, they're very protective. Um, if someone was to come and tell me, or I think it depends on how you're trying to discipline my child. If you're trying to discipline, well, first of all, you shouldn't be disciplining them at all. I don't think you should discipline another person's child, but you should letting their parents know what's going on and what they're doing is a definite big help to like it's like they say, it takes a community to raise children, you know, and especially if you live in the same neighborhood and you're seeing these kids back and forth, you don't necessarily know how well your kids are, you know, hanging out with them, or if they're friends or enemies. You don't really know nowadays what your kids are getting into, unless even when you're prying, you know, it's just different, you know,
Yeah,
social media and shit like that. It's harder to kind of contain. And you know, if there's an issue with another child, we definitely um speak to the other child's parents. We don't get any type of negative reviews because we're not here to discipline them. We're here to
Tell on y'all.
enlighten you about what's
You
going
gotta
on with
tell
your
on y'all
kids,
niggas.
and we don't want you to be surprised. Okay, when some wild shit happens, there's a ghost over there.
For real.
When some wild shit happens and you have to deal with it, and your children is involved, and we don't want our children
I,
involved.
I gotta
But
I,
there is a taking things too far.
right.
Like if you're putting your hands on somebody else's kids, nah. You know what I
Oh no,
mean?
no, no, no. Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
saying
Well, no,
that.
Hell no.
but there's people that do that.
I'm
They'll
going there
grab
to
other
fuck you
people's
up.
children up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they
Like,
grab if somebody, when people grab another person's kid up, if they catch him in the act of hurting their kid,
Y'all saw that with the basketball court one
yeah.
with the little kids.
yeah,
That's
well,
what I
that
think you're
one
referring to.
he was separating children. I seen that. That went too far. If I jump on the court and I see you trying to separate a fight, you're grabbing the kid to pick them up to separate two kids from hurting
No, it looked like
themselves.
they threw that
It's
little
one
boy.
thing,
He threw the
but
young boy.
It looked like he threw the black little boy.
He did throw
And
the black
and
boy.
a fucking black parent came up and
Yeah,
said
but I'm
and
saying if
trucked him.
somebody see
Old school trucked his ass.
I ain't see him throw him. I
if
mean,
somebody
yeah,
like, yo,
then
you
you
jumping on
gotta
my
go.
kid, yeah, I'm gonna grab you off my fucking
And I
kid.
also don't think you be thinking. I don't think you be like, what is he doing, my child? Is he throwing him or is he separating him? I think you running over there like, oh, don't put your hands on my motherfucking child no matter what. I get it. I had a situation down in Florida, right? Like I said, I had a young boy who was living with us. Like my nephew. So did I tell this story over here?
Maybe I don't know. Speak your piece.
Shit.
Who gives a fuck? Just
Yeah.
tell a story. You
I
can tell a story
I
a
do
thousand
care.
times. Who gives a fuck?
Nah,
Different
because
people watching all the
that
time.
gives you license to do it, and I don't want to do
Yeah.
that. I don't want
Remember
to
you
do
did it, Trey. It's
that.
my turn.
Oh, so you don't like that shit, like oh. Um, so he comes home one day, like I'm not even fucking, you know, like that to him at the time, but like his grandma told me, yeah, he got into it with a kid on the bus, and the dad came over, started yelling at him and threatening him. I said, okay. And then I went to him and I said, what happened? Now, as he's telling me what happened, he don't got a lot of men in his life, for real, for real. So like there's certain tells that we all have as men. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling me the story. He's not looking me in my eyes. He's looking up. He's saying that I said, so and I'm being very specific with my question. I said, well, what did he say to you? Okay, when did he say it? Okay, how did he say it? I need to know everything because, and I told him this. I said, you have to understand that if I go over there to him and he talk crazy to me, then it becomes me and his issue. You realize that, right? So I said, you're telling me the truth that the guy just started flipping out on you because you and his son had words and it wasn't even that serious. That's what you're telling me. He said, yeah. I said, cool. The next day, I'm waiting at the bus. I don't think he knew I was going to be there. I'm waiting at the bus stop, right? He about to get off the bus. He saw me, froze. I'm talking about my nephew. He froze. I said, who the little boy you got into the issue with? And he said, him. I said, cool. All right. Who this little boy dad? You know what I mean? Not bringing the little boy into it. Show me who the dad raised his hand. I said, here's where it gets like it's not like that. But I'm just saying what you got to do. I went over to him, introduced myself, shook his hand. Hey, how you doing? I'm Andre. This is my nephew right here. He told me that you was yelling at him. What happened? And then we went through it. The guy took me through everything. I'm looking at him. And I'm like, and every time I look at him, he like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'm like, see, you already told on yourself by saying no, he didn't, like screaming no, he didn't, and all this other shit. You told on yourself, right? Because if it really wasn't that, you would have like, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain tells that you have. The point being is the guy said, listen, I just told him that he ain't threatening him or nothing like that. He just said, stop messing with my son. Number one, my son is a black belt or like some yellow belt or some shit. So like it's good for you to not mess with him. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. I'm not going to bore y'all with the whole story, but the point being is that it could go super left with these kids, but if you got to keep that community in y'all in that
You
adult
guys,
Well, not
behavior.
only that, you didn't approach like some wild fucking animal ready
Correct.
to attack. You came calm, collected. You introduced yourself. You know what I mean? You let
Yeah,
them know, like, I'm here to
let's figure
handle
this
a
out.
dispute. I'm not here to fight you or none of that shit. I need to know what's going on and how we can alleviate the situation.
Correct.
So, I mean, how you approach somebody definitely
It
matters.
matters.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a fight. I had not a similar situation, but sort of the thing with adult and my son. So he was at school, and his teacher had texted me. His son was being very rude in my classroom. He had his cell phone out. I think he was cheating on his test with his cell phone. I told him to give his cell phone. He told me no, it's not hers, mine to take.
Mhm.
So I said, all right, cool. I'll make sure I'll talk to him, and he will issue an apology when he comes to school tomorrow.
Mm.
So I talked to my son, like, what the fuck going on? Like, would you use your cell phone? He was like, nah, dad. Somebody said I had my cell phone and I really didn't. But listen, I'm finished story.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, he was like, Dad, I wasn't really using my cell phone to cheat. She just lied at the beginning of class and she told the teacher it was a joke. When the teacher told, like, try to take my phone, I told her, like, don't touch my phone, it's my property. I said, bro, you don't talk to no fucking adult like that.
Mm.
He's like, well, but Dad, I said, stop fucking me and you not this ain't a back and forth fucking conversation.
Right.
Shut your I'm pissed. I like shut your fucking mouth because this ain't a back and forth. This is me telling you what's about to go down. You don't tell your teacher what you not fucking when she's not fucking doing. She said give you the cell phone, give her cell phone. So your mom's a teacher. If you was in classroom with your mom and another kid said that to your mother, what would you do? Oh, that yeah, you look at you already ramped up.
Right.
So you should have gave the cell phone to your teacher.
Let me deal with it.
I'll go get your cell phone back. And if I feel as though this teacher is picking on you, you did everything in a respectable manner. You gave her the cell phone. You didn't say nothing. You did it X, Y, Z.
Right.
Then I can have that conversation with that teacher. Like, my son gave you a cell phone. And from what I hear, did he have back and forth words with you? No. Okay, so what is this thing you got going? Then I can approach the teacher like, my son feel like you picking on him. I feel like you picking on him.
Right.
I'll make sure he's respectful in your class. You just make sure you don't be singling him out because then it's a me and you problem, and I'll go to the board of education on you.
Right.
I'll take it that far with you. I'm not doing it back and forth. But I said, son, you're wrong because you said X, Y, and Z. So now I gotta believe this teacher word over yours, and I'm gonna take the adult over yours because I want you to have respect for this lady. I said from now, but going on forward from here, she tell you do something, do something. And if I feel as though she's picking on you, guess what I'll do? I'll be up to school the very next day to fucking handle it.
Right.
But don't make me look bad and don't disrespect my last name that I gave to you.
That's what it is. Well,
Not
It's
making
you
me
don't
look
want to be
bad.
embarrassed by, especially by your children. You know what I
Right.
mean? Them making you and how you raise them look a certain way.
I don't have
You know
kids.
what I mean? Especially if you even with your
you
nieces and
still.
your nephew, the people that you had to take care of, that they still had to follow your rules. They still had to
Yeah.
learn from the things that you were teaching
One
while they were
thousand
there.
percent.
And they do some shit while they living with you, and that shit come back to your home. It reflects your household.
I got a
You know what I
funny
mean?
story
And how
after
you
you.
raise it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people will look at you that way, like that motherfucker don't even raise his kids is wild out there.
Hmm.
They probably
Yeah.
all wild in that house. Da, da, da. Now they looking for things that you do.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
One
And
thousand
being the
percent.
talk of the neighborhood must be a terrible thing.
For
Must
bad
suck.
kids.
Yeah, especially with because you know how you see the certain kids out there, and you be like, "Fucking kids, man! These kids get on my goddamn nerves. They are
Yeah.
just assholes." And then you think like, "Damn, they parents probably
Always in the
assholes
street.
too." You know what I'm saying? Always in the street. Oh, I don't even get on that shit.
Exactly. Always in the fucking street. What the fuck are
But
their
you think
parents
about
doing?
you think about that, you think about the kids being annoying, and then you immediately track it to the parents. Like, yo, why the fuck they not telling their kids to get the fuck off people's yards and shit like that?
Right.
Like, why they just let them do whatever? Now
Lazy
you don't even
ass.
like their parents from the rip because you don't like their kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't. Like,
As
don't
soon
bring.
as you don't like somebody kids, you be looking at their parents like, man, all y'all
Oh
dickheads.
yeah, for sure.
So
For sure. Yeah, fuck your parents too.
yeah,
Fuck you
fuck
and your
your parent.
parents.
Yeah.
Because to me, if they ain't teach you to respect, because there's respect. When you walk outside, I know both of y'all. When you walk outside and you see your kids doing something they ain't supposed to do, you immediately like, yo,
Hmm.
get from in front. Like when we all lived on blocks, it was like, yo,
Yep.
get from in front of their door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stop doing what y'all doing. Y'all being loud. Come in the house. Or you set parameters.
Yep.
These kids nowadays, I don't ever see them outside anyway. But
My son
I just
outside.
think they lived in a virtual ass world where they ain't got to. They don't have to respect nobody. Everything's a joke. Everything's a game. till it's for real. And then the way they handle shit getting for real is they shoot you.
Well, that's the thing I had to teach my fucking sons.
You think about that, they just shoot you.
shit.
They don't shoot you, but I teach my sons that because they don't. I hope not.
Get it,
Listen,
That's what they doing.
but I teach my sons they would cut through my cousin's yard to get to my yard, and he be in his yard sometime. I'm like, yo, did y'all say what's up? Yeah, we spoke. Don't walk past your dog and not speak to him because I'll fuck you up. I punch my son in my chest all the time because Ron want to come in there like, yo,
Bro, am I wrong?
and I'll punch him. Boom. Yeah, because my
Kids-
dad used to do this shit to me.
No, but kids don't
Dude,
do that now.
No.
You notice that shit where a kid will walk in a crib and not say nothing?
To none of the adults in the house.
I'm like, yo, that's great. Keep going. I'm sorry.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
yo. So my one cousin, my cousin Jeff, y'all ever see my cousin Jeff?
Mhm.
I told myself, yo, speak to him, regardless of whatever he going through right now. You, that's my motherfucking family. He an adult to you, and he was that's my cousin, my older cousin. You speak to him when you see him. But these kids, like, I got kids that come to my house and stare at me right in my fucking face. And after a while, they used to, but I thought, like, yo, man, open your fucking mouth.
Speak.
I get rude, like, open your fucking mouth. They go look at them. I don't look at your fucking mom. So I kick all y'all the fuck out right now.
Right.
All y'all, everybody, you and all y'all get the fuck out my house right now.
Right.
Speak to me when you fucking see me. Oh, my bad. My
Yeah.
bad.
Because
You know what I mean? What they call me. Oh, my bad. I'm just saying my bad, Kev.
Yeah.
With the whatever, Mr. Kev, whatever. Huh?
The rule is when you're in Kev's house as a kid, he can beat you.
Yeah.
I don't
That's the
beat you,
rule.
but I beat my niece and nephews, but for the most part,
This nigga
yo,
gets joy in that shit. He has joy in that.
I don't
He
have
beats
no
his
joy.
kids, Kev, and then
I-
looks at his kids' friends while he's doing it.
You
Like,
definitely beat kids and take joy in that shit.
I don't beat no. My nieces and my nephews, they gotta understand. Y'all know different from my kids, and I would do no, and I would not go to. I would go to the same extreme. I would go for my kids for y'all. So y'all show that fucking respect and love when you walk in my door. Respect me because this is a man that's my house. Is a man. I always felt as though even when you went to a man's house as a kid, my dad told me, you go in a man's house, you greet the man's house.
100%.
And this is how you can tell when a kid is, I hate to say this shit, females want to man, I don't give a fuck. But you could tell the difference when a woman by herself raises a boy with no male influence.
Yeah.
The different when there's a man in life. Because my one son, my friend, he comes to my crib. He comes seeks me out. He comes seeks my wife out.
Yeah.
They say hi. You know, I want to make sure I tell your mom and dad. I want you to say hello.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Kev. Hey, Miss Sade. And then he go does his thing.
Right.
Or a couple of his other friends, they just like, I didn't even know you the fuck was in my. Why? Who the fuck you here with? I didn't know you was fucking here.
You eating your cereal and shit.
The motherfuckers, they try that shit. They do that shit. Boom. A while I was like, yo, fuck it. Like first, you know, they wouldn't say nothing. Like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing in my house? Oh, what's up, Miss Kev? All right, cool. Now y'all can be in here. Open your fucking mouth.
You have to do that.
Because I don't care. Because you ain't sending no man back here. You sending a fucking woman back here.
I was taught that, bro. I don't even know where I was taught that. It might have been my mom, but my dad might have had a hand in that too.
Yeah, uncle, you
like
had
my
to have
aunts, my uncle, all of them took the same, like you wouldn't even walk in somebody's crib without saying hi, how you doing? Like I walk in here now. Everybody in here, even all the kids, hey, what's up, y'all? Like I don't walk in like
but that's
and then turn and
you know
what I mean?
if it was your own crib though. You walk in your own crib and your family got friends there, older adults, people that their friends. They did you say hi to Mr. and Mrs.?
Hey,
because you in they here.
Every
They're
time.
our guests. You know what I mean?
Say
Show
hi?
your respect.
Yes, I did. I always say hi, and it's in you now.
Yeah,
it's in you.
And still now you say hi to everybody that you see in there.
My dad did that shit.
And bye.
My dad
and bye.
My dad bye.
Sometimes I Irish goodbye niggas.
Yeah, hey,
sorry,
everybody
y'all.
get a bye.
No, that's not Irish goodbye.
I
dip, nigga.
Yeah,
sometimes you have to Irish goodbye. Hey, y'all. I will Irish goodbye, y'all.
Yeah. But you know what? I learned that shit because when I was younger, I was like 4 or 5. I would walk in my grandmother's house. Say, hey, grandma, and walk to the refrigerator or not say nothing just because I'm hungry, get some juice. My dad would either fucking just bop me on the top of the head with the hard fist or the slap to the chest and knock the hair out of you. Speak to your fucking grandma.
Always.
First, when you run up in his house, because you just like it's my grandma.
Comfortable.
and I'm thirsty. And don't go in your grandma's refrigerator. You ask her, can you go in her fridge?
Always.
And so now as I start getting older, hey grandma, you got something to drink? She's like, yeah, boy, go in the fridge, go get it.
Yep.
Then that's the okay to go in your fridge to go get some. Don't
See, that seemed normal to me. Now, like that's normal.
like,
You
hey,
should do that.
yeah, don't. Hey, mom, you got something to drink in there? Yeah, go ahead, it's in the fridge.
What do I do when I get here?
You say hi, you greet my mother.
Before I even do that, knock on the door.
Yeah, knock on the door. You never walk in. Kev walks in.
It's different.
I
He been
knocked, then
walking
I walked.
since he was a
He's
kid.
not-
I
Kev.
knocked, and then I heard Carrie upstairs, and then I was like, "Yo." He was like, "What up, Kev?" And I was like, "Cool."
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been around since.
Yeah, but
since
I've been walking
dawn of
in
ti-
it. I've been walking in,
the
in and
dawn
out.
of time.
the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Since doors was invented at this house,
But that's just the way. But the
But in
other
certain
people don't do
houses,
that, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Other
like
people don't do that.
I see your mom, like, yo, your mom, like, if she's upset, like, yo, your mom at.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she was like, she upset, like, yo, hey, Aunt Kim.
Yep.
Just is like,
Every
hey,
time.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't understand that shit. But I don't understand I don't mean because it's not all
I think they're
female.
socially awkward now, like the kids,
There
because
are
because of the way
So-
they interact.
yeah, because they
know what I mean?
interact with through social media, but your parents should still instill to you like, yo, when you walk into another person's house, acknowledge the head of the household. You want to ignore the kids, you can. Who cares? Yeah, y'all on the same level.
This nigga said they
That you
hate
get what I'm
kids.
saying? But you get what I'm saying? Them
I
niggas,
do get it though.
they handle themselves between the
yeah,
kids. Like, oh, you
yeah.
don't want to speak to me? You ain't playing with my toys. You ain't coming in my room.
A y'all thing is definitely takes care of the kids.
Yeah.
So y'all,
Hey, what's up?
that's all y'all.
Yeah. I'm sure
Can't
y'all.
remember y'all fucking names.
But it's like, hey, what up?
Yes. There's 32 kids
Yo,
in here.
so many people that I know, so many relatives, so many. I'm so sorry. I do not remember all y'all kids' names, man. One of my cousins got fucking 8 kids, bro. Listen, one of y'all names gonna slip through the crack. The niggas has been around for like 18 years. Sure, you know what I'm saying?
You know what you see all the
Little-
time?
even 15. Well, no, you don't got nobody 15, but like 10, 11. Yeah. Once you get down to the little ones, hey y'all, what's up?
Hey y'all.
What's up, kid?
I love my nephew.
Every kid's a kid now. What's
My
up,
brother
kid?
told me his real name. His name was Jorge to me. What's his baby name?
This nigga-
His name Kyle.
He
So I
still-
know his name.
Even when he
His
told you his real
name.
name,
Nah,
you
he
said,
told me
nah,
his
you
real
gonna be
name.
Jorge.
But he was,
Definitely Jorge.
for that first 3 times I met him, he was Jorge. That's my guy. I love that guy. But see, but like my brother's son, my brother's kids, they all of them rush me. Hey, KK. And he do the same thing my dad do. Don't speak to an adult and I catch that shit. I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. Cause my kids see me rushing them.
Yeah.
And they be like, I say hi, Dad. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You feel me come. Don't do that. These is people.
Feel me coming.
Man, pause. Son.
I know
Yeah.
That nigga.
Yo, Kev be having some crazy phrases, bro.
Man.
I'm not gonna
But
point that
yo,
out. That's
listen,
what
hold
that's about the
on.
baby.
Speaking
So
of crazy phrases, did your parents have like crazy gay phrases they would say before they would
crazy
jazz?
gay phrases.
Like, listen,
I never
listen.
thought that before I was about to get my
Listen,
ass whipped,
listen,
motherfucker.
You don't. You wash the dishes, play that game, play a game your ass if you don't leave the house up. You ain't no. You play the game, I play
I
the
will
game.
play the game in your ass. Not on it.
But your parents ain't never say no shit like that.
Of course, but I never thought about it like that because it was always terrifying. Especially if my dad say that shit, I was like, "Oh shit, this nigga." Yo, that's exactly how I used to feel. Like, man, this nigga don't be joking when he say that shit though. Like, if he say, like, if he say that shit, it's not a funny thing. It's not something I think about. I'm like,
you bet
not
not.
gonna whip my ass. You know. Oh, I told that story before. I remember when my dad made me wait like 4 hours to get my ass whipped. I thought I was free and clear, man. Free and clear. That nigga came upstairs 4 hours later. I'm like, nigga, I thought you forgot. Whipped my ass good too. I was in like Long Johns or something.
That nigga took a rest. Let me relax and get my
whip
arm.
my ass.
Let me get my arms relaxed. Let me stretch out before I go whip this nigga ass real quick.
As a dad, how long have you ever waited to whip the kid's ass?
Oh,
I haven't. I don't whip my kids' ass.
I do.
Sure.
I don't. I have 2 girls.
I know. You would never.
I made them niggas sit for an hour. I made them niggas sit in the room and sweat.
My youngest, she doesn't really do anything that would even remotely be close to negative.
What about
She's
popping?
9 years old, but
what about popping? You ever pop after like
no.
8 hours, a full day? Remember earlier, pop?
No.
My mom used to do that shit. I used to hate that shit. Like, yo, I did that shit like 2 days ago. I don't give a fuck. You made me
I'm
mad.
bad now.
It hurt.
I'm
Man,
bad now.
I don't like seeing my kids cry. Period. You know what I mean? It's I know.
Oh.
I'm a sucker when it
Look,
comes
Kev,
to
love
my
it. I
girls.
told you he
I
like
know.
it. He like it.
I'm a sucker when it comes. But
I got
what
mostly
I
boys.
do
You used to whoop
is
Kiara ass. Shut up.
we'll take her whole world from her. Oh, no phone, no TV, no nothing. You got to sit here and do homework and sit with your mom, read a book or something
And reading a
until
book
it's
and doing
time to
homework
go
is
to
a
bed,
punishment.
and then you wake up, and then you go to school where they do more work, and then you come home, and then you do more work, chores and all that stuff, and then we make her earn her freedom and
That'll do it,
make
though.
her earn the things that she likes. Like she loves going to concerts and stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, concerts, nigga.
yeah, my
I
daughter.
think is why
You can't go to a concert this month.
maybe doing it that work on, but
No.
niggas doing that to boys, y'all need to whip their ass because that's what's probably was missing this world. Boys ain't getting their ass whipped. Girls was always
I don't have any boys.
you don't.
I don't have any kids.
I think it's boys. Nah, these girls is out of pocket too. You know what's gonna happen? We need to start having to people. What's gonna start happening to people? Kids like these kids gonna start
They're gonna
talking.
start snatching them.
You know, kids is gonna start talking to adults like adults, and some of these adults is just gonna run off in their fucking mouth.
That's
Kid,
what Kev
Or get
shows
their
up.
kids and run up in
kids will
their
try to
shit.
pull that off sometimes.
Let's get your kids run. Cause I remember we was at the park and my girl was like, she work at the school, so these kids is running up on her, on young boy going like,
What are those?
nah, not one of those. She was like, yeah, she was trying to like, I told you my husband. He looked at me, oh, I could take him. I gave this nigga the
Hey, yo.
meanest. I gave this nigga the meanest fucking ice cream. Like what? And
Yeah.
just looked this nigga in the shoulder. Like, nah, I was just playing.
Yeah, don't play with me like that.
Yo, man, go ahead. I was like, yo, man, exactly what I said. Yo, man, go ahead.
Don't
I
play
didn't
with me
say.
like that.
I was like, yo, my man, go ahead. That's all I said. Go ahead. I, I ain't. Whatever. I got
Kev's
them.
ready to fuck some of my kids up right
I ain't
there.
gonna fuck.
Yeah, because there's
sons. I got sons for that. You either
there's
whip
a
his ass or whip
respect
your
thing.
ass.
There's a respect. There's a respect thing there that the kids do gotta understand. Yo, you don't got a relationship with me. You don't do
Nah.
that. You respect that, even if you do think you could whip my ass, but you can't.
Mm.
You don't say it because like how do you think I'm a joke back with you?
Nah.
Like you're a kid, I'm an adult.
Mhm.
Yeah, like your uncles, like back in the day, your uncles would say something. Oh, you think you take me, nephew? Got some gloves. You be like,
Nah, I never
I'm
say I
like,
would.
I'm like, yo, I don't know. Come on, boy, stop being
Yeah,
scared. Like, yeah,
yeah.
I probably get you
You
now.
talking heavy until the opportunity arises.
And then he
And,
whip your
oh,
ass.
here,
And
put the gloves on then.
I think kids still need. I think young men still need that. I do think you need that. I do think you need the niggas need to take that shit back to the old days, the trial by combat type shit.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fight the nigga. I'll be seeing the shit like on videos and shit like the African villages. Yo, when y'all get of a certain age, y'all niggas gonna fight. And everybody in town going to look at, and it's a bunch of y'all.
They used to do that with me,
Everybody in the
dog.
village, everybody in the village going to look at y'all, and you gonna fight. Y'all gonna fight.
But you remember that nigga had the gloves on the block and would make all the young bulls fight on the block.
That wasn't my block.
My cousin used to have the
That it
gloves.
wasn't. We just used to get gloves, and that's when you realize
Yeah,
my
like-
older cousin can beat my ass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, oh shit, he punched me in the. Oh shit, you know what I mean?
I do that to my son one time. He's talking crazy to his mother, and I like she had told me, and then overheard it. I said, I gave the nigga the gloves. I said, here. I said, you can wear them. You don't gotta wear 'em. I'm gonna wear my gloves. But you talk to my wife crazy, so I'm gonna treat you like a nigga in the street because you think you can talk to her any fucking way. Because you obviously not talking to her like your mother. You talking to her like you a random nigga. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna beat your ass like a random nigga. Got in the backyard. I said, you hit me as hard as you want. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Oh, want to fight your dad? I said, no. You talk to my wife crazy.
How
You
long was
talk.
this?
It's like a year or two ago.
Oh shit.
I like this is him. As a teenager, so I said, you talking to my wife crazy. You're not talking to her like it's your mother. You trying to talk to her like you don't know her. So I'm gonna
I
treat
don't
you.
know you.
So I'm gonna treat you like I don't know you. Disrespect my wife, so I'm about to disrespect you.
But you gonna know me.
Yeah, but I had to tell him. After
Kev enjoyed
I
every
whipped.
minute of
what
it.
I'm saying, bro. He enjoys torturing
You
children.
heard him say, "Hit me
It's
as
not the
hard as you
lesson.
want."
It's not. But it's not the lesson. The lesson is this right here. Here's the lesson. You talk to somebody wild without respect, you don't know what the consequences bring. You don't know if this
You are right.
woman got a fucking you talking crazy. You don't know this woman got a fucking ex-con who just came home for beating a nigga to death. Now you don't know just the nigga she gonna bring back to you. You
Right.
don't know if the nigga she gonna bring back to you got a gun.
Right.
You don't know
Like,
she got a gun.
yeah, like talk. I
You
like,
know
but
what
I'm
I
like,
mean?
yo, talk to people with some kind of semblance of respect,
Right.
because you don't know
That's very
what people
important.
going to do to you. You disrespecting my wife, now I'm gonna treat you disrespectfully.
So as kids and as young men, you need to go through adversity.
Yeah,
And I think that people want their kids to grow up without adversity. And the adversity that we all had, well, I don't know about Kev, but like you might have grew up. Well, no, you had definitely had
yeah.
adversity. But what I'm saying is, if we don't have it and your life is too comfortable, then we create adversity. Like you'll say, like, nah, my dad used to, what, you know what I mean? That's the adversity that they have to create so that you can understand how to deal with it when you're an adult. Yeah, I got to take you out back and give you that lesson of pretending that I don't know you because you, it's a lesson in that when you get older, now you understand how to act, and you also understand how to approach certain problems. Like when you get into a situation that you have to protect your wife, your kids, your family, same thing with you. There is no time for you to be like, oh, well, I'm scared if they're going to do this, if I'm going to do that. You literally have to turn that part of your brain off and go confront whatever that is.
I got a story.
Am I wrong or am I
I
right?
told the story. I told the story in the podcast
What?
when my wife broke her foot. She had broke her foot one time, and she
Yeah, because that wasn't the only time,
nah,
right?
she
Yeah.
slipped and broke her foot.
Back to back Johns too, same
But
foot.
her foot, she had.
Her foot
I
bad as
didn't
hell.
realize her foot was on the table. Her foot that slipped off the table. I was in the room sleeping. Her foot slipped off the table. All I heard was her like scream, ah, like somebody was hurting her.
Yeah,
Dog, I popped up. I had a clip. I tried to slap the clip in the gun. It wouldn't come, but I knew I had
you're
one.
a terrible murderer.
I knew I had one in the chamber already. So I'm running, just came running because I just heard her scream. I come out the living room, a boxer with a gun in my hand. Kids looking at me crazy. Everybody looking at me crazy. What the fuck you screaming for? Thought somebody was fucking hurting you. Just ready to come around the corner and murder. She's like, I hit my foot, but it wasn't no reaction. It was like, I heard her scream. I know my kids is out
Yeah,
there. It's like,
yeah,
yo, get the fuck up and move.
yeah. That's
But that
yeah.
just made me mad. I'm like, you motherfucking man.
It's gonna make you mad, but you was ready in case something had to happen. Hey, 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 we all got to this. We all got to this.
Yeah.
See what that noise
Oh
was?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't got a gun.
That's a
I
shame.
shouldn't tell people that, but
You got a machete,
right
you
now,
nice.
I got a bunch of shit.
Get yourself
I
a
got a
bow
bunch of
now.
other shit. But you got to get up and figure out, yo, it's a bunch of, it's at the time, there was all girls in this house. Yeah, nigga, I got to go downstairs and whatever there is there.
You know,
And I got to meet that shit
well,
head on. That's why I say if a nigga breaking my crib, I don't care if it's your son, I'm sending that nigga up the road
but that's what somebody
or killing him.
somebody
Fuck
said.
your son. Anyway,
Somebody said the saying because you were talking about how the times the kids and living. They said tough times
create tough,
make
tough,
creates men that
tough men. Yeah.
make easy time, but easy time
Yeah, it goes around.
make soft men that makes it hard again.
Yeah. Whoa. So,
Yeah,
but
Yo, shut up.
no, that's the truth, and I
Ooh,
think we in the point where that's happening.
yeah, they got
The
to.
like y'all might be the last because y'all got still got that old school mindset, but there's kids. I ain't gonna call them kids, but there's people who are now in their 20s who are having kids,
That just raising these slow shits. I
raising little shits, and they're creating the soft times now because they're the guys with the, you know what I mean?
don't bring your grandkids to my house, mom, pop with that dumb shit. You don't talk to me when I'll fuck you up and your daddy up and your
It'll
mom up because that's my kid. I'll whip her ass like she's still 12.
we're not at a lost cause for human beings, but I do feel like we're in a turnaround where within the next 50 years, the generation that comes from that is probably going to be the generation that
Like,
really makes a difference and starts to treat each other with respect. Because that's really all it's about is respecting each other. We understand that, and we understand that the way to move forward as a society is to respect each other for real, like in certain cases, and how important that is. A motherfucker die over their respect. Go to prison, they die over their
oh
respect,
yeah, they niggas.
and kill for respect. And you better, and the whole jail know, yo, when you walk through here, walk your head down. Yo, if he say something, there's this one story that came out where the dude said something. He told the story so eloquently. It's very like it's grabbing. He said he first came in jail, and he said it was a woman who looked or a man who looked like a woman, and the woman and the person said to him something like fresh meat or some shit like that, and nigga said, "Nigga, fuck out of here, bitch," some shit like that, like don't talk, like whatever. And apparently in jail, you don't call nobody no bitch.
No.
and they take that shit personally. And the man who looked like a woman said, "All right, we gonna see." And he said he saw his man in jail, his friend in jail, I guess. And the dude, and he told him about it. And he said, "What you call him?" He was like, "All right, I'm gonna let you know what's gonna happen." He said he gonna see you. Okay, cool. Yo, he gonna come in there tomorrow morning and he gonna try to kill you. So when he try to kill you, get over there in the dark spot of the cell. The sun gonna come in at a certain area when the sun come up. Just get over there in the dark spot, wait for him to come in and just fuck his ass up. And exactly what he said happened. Nigga can't because he was like the early dude to get the trash or something like that. The man looked like a woman. So since he got up earlier than everybody else, they popped the cell. He said, just like he said, that nigga slid right up in there, slid in there sideways. So nobody can see him or whatever. He said when he came in, he grabbed him and started fucking him up. Niggas die or kill over their respect. That's such a small thing to us, but in jail, that's everything.
Yeah.
Because if you try me, everybody try me.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's how real it is.
Well, we're gonna end. We ain't gonna end the podcast. We're gonna end the podcast.
We're not gonna talk about an attempted rape. No, all right, go ahead.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh, or attempted killing. It wasn't rape.
Nah. But I get what you. But I get what you
I'm talking
saying.
about what I
Like
just said.
niggas.
I mean, we could have ended.
Nah, niggas. Nah. Okay, we can talk about it. If you said talk
No,
about it.
I was joking when I said that.
All right.
I was responding to you.
Well, we're going to end the podcast on a funnier note, a lighter note, dog. We're gonna do something.
Hate it already.
It's a new segment. We're gonna try this shit out. We're gonna do a different one every week. It's called Would You Rather.
We need game show music for this.
Nah,
huh?
we're gonna get some game show music. We're gonna get some. You got it?
Oh shit!
All right.
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Okay, you ready? Let me hit y'all with the question. This nigga, it hits it. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all both this question. You have to answer the question. It's not a bad one this week.
Here we go.
I feel like this is gonna be.
Hit me with a would you rather.
Okay, would you rather date a woman with no legs, or would you rather date a woman with no arms?
No legs, because then
Why?
after I get done fucking her, I could just spin her around like a top. And then push her down the fucking. I would say no legs, because she could roll around in a wheelchair with her arms, and God forbid, roll around in a wheelchair with her arms and pick shit up. But with no arms, she could walk places. But she
can't walk out of your life, huh?
She can't do nothing when she get there. So she can walk to the refrigerator. She just gotta stand there and look at me like a dog until I come over there.
Yo, what?
And then I pass her the milk. What she gonna do with that shit? She can't pour her own shit unless she grab with her. So I say no legs, because she can do shit still. Unless she learn to do shit with her legs, then I'll just have her jerk me off.
I seen motherfuckers write with their feet, play piano, all that shit.
You want her doing that freak ass shit in front of you, playing the piano with her feet while you sitting there trying to play Xbox. She play the piano with her fucking feet.
I mean, that's
distracted.
So no arms for you?
I'm over here weighing the pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's simple.
It's not simple. You know what I mean? I think I would do no legs too, because you could get on
still got a butt in the pussy.
Yeah, I mean, either way, she still gonna have a butt in the pussy, right?
Who said?
You got legs, no legs.
Who said? It's tied her skin in the. Never mind.
What?
In a knot at the end.
She made the bitch a balloon. Made the bitch a human balloon.
Wait, with the no legs?
That's what they could have did. Yeah.
Wow.
No legs. Why?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of get ahead. Well, I mean, you kind of like, if you need to get on the airplane, you get on that joint first. You know what I'm saying?
But you get on there first with both of them. No arms and no legs.
Yeah, but she can't put her luggage away.
They looking at
she can't put her shit away.
Yeah, you got to carry all the luggage now. You know what I mean?
Fuck, she gonna look what she look like.
She can't hold the book bag.
I also enjoy hugs. You know what I mean? So
I do too.
I enjoy hugs.
And you can always pick her up.
Yeah, with no arms, you can't get no affection.
Can't get no love. You know what I mean?
She can still ride.
You know what I mean? How are you ever gonna be the little spoon? She gonna put her leg over top of you? That's not gonna work for me. You know what I mean? And I don't have nothing against anybody.
No, nothing against
if we're
anybody.
choosing preferences one over the other, I would say no legs. You know what I'm saying? You could just
pick her up like a book bag, just put her around, put her hands there, just hold them shits, and just
you know
swing her around.
saying? Yeah,
you can have fun. What I'm gonna do with her legs? Just fucking swing them by her legs and shit.
I guess it's unanimous. I said the same thing. I could always buy you a pair of some metal legs, and you got some legs. Yeah. Metal legs.
Hey, you gonna have her looking like Jax? Jax from the waist down.
Yo, metal legs.
But I can't have her walk around like Jax with the metal arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she get the punching on you. It's
No, she
over.
get the jerking you off and pulling your dick out of the socket.
I don't want to get jerked out with mannequin arms.
They are. Listen, let's keep it real.
Joe's made an animation.
With AI, they are close to being able to have you control your appendage, like not a metal one, but a whatever you call it.
Give her a
They
pocket.
are close.
Give her a hand
by the Terminator.
But where she got one of them hand attachments, like a pocket pussy hand attachment.
Oh, she got the Inspector Gadget hands.
I kind of fuck with that.
Like, hey, baby.
Especially we had like the movies.
Let's put your other arm on. Put your pocket pussy arm on.
She has a real pussy though.
I know what you get.
You want the pocket one?
They get a hand. That's a different hand job. You gotta think about that hand job.
You ain't gotta work.
It's like, oh, this is the best hand job ever.
I gotta go to work.
The arms don't never get tired.
Make it quick.
Make it quick.
Make it quick. Use the attachments. Use your NutriBullet attachments on my dick.
Yeah. Oh, you tired? Well, just use the hand.
Yo,
the
you're
hand
never
that
tired.
God gave you.
No, the hand that the scientist, Dr. Robotnik, gave your ass. This was his name, Mr. Egghead, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, baby. So that's the new segment, man.
I like that segment.
Would you rather, man? Just something fun, something like to end the podcast.
That's wild.
Man.
Okay.
Let the streets rejoice, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, let them rejoice. Peace.